typical. Body overdoing it, that's so typical. Chain like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs, cause I'm breathing so good. To jump, to swim, yeah. So great, I'm getting used to change.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Glenn. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. Nifty move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, Bart, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Back to throw. Glenn. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jones will come now in motion right. Here's a give to Bigsby. 20, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Take Bigsby with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
His kick is good.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Pressure comes, and the Steelers taken down. Baron Browning, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
And looking to throw, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Bojorquez in punt formation for the Browns.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll get it inside the 35. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Glenn. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Glenn. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Glenn. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Bigsby. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
You look at this Steeler defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
19, Tiger, 70, 70.
Now Penix. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, again, man coverage on the outside. And my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Penix to the air once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. 70 Lion. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Penix working out of the gun here. Complete to Washington. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Browns first down. First down and goal to go.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Gibbs is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. to throw. Glenn. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the carry, Bigsby. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll fake the jet sweep and give it to Bigsby. Now he's into the clear again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tank Bigsby on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Operating from the gun, Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
To the air, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Jones. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 4. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Glenn. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Loose inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Bigsby. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Glenn. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Another run by Bigsby. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Glenn looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 29-yard line.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, complete. It's Washington. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Newman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Now Penix and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Still leading 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half. Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half. And they'll send the tight end in motion. A final shot before break. Glenn. A short throw to Musgrave. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Browns first down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. From left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
2nd and 15. Williams brings it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 32 on the play. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 yards to go, second down. Looking to throw. Glenn.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And 2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Glenn. He'll try to pick it up himself. And it is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the sideline, he's got Austin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Back to throw. Glenn. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave them up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
back to throw. Now Bennett's going to hold on to it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he gets this away. And look at this. This is a good one. Here's Jones on the return. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Glenn. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Off play action. Glenn. A short throw to Musgrave. He can only get a yard after all that, and it's 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And the ball is knocked out. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A run here with Bigsby. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Glenn. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Oh, that's one to warm warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 60.
Operating from the gun, Glenn. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Savion Williams. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Browns 24.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Glenn. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it,
they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The left side completion to Jones. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw again. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And this is caught by Williams.
He's to the 15.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Savion Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, some strong running.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you got to manage the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Glenn. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Looking to throw. Glenn. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And open here is Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. look to throw again. That is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He's back to throw. Completes to Njoku. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one finds Austin outright. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's second and 3. Back to throw. Glenn. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. An old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Spinning away. Running room at the 50. Look out. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Solo left Zion. So, ready, shot. Ready, team. What's it?
Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, 21 T8.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Steelers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6.